Most people see cloves as harmless. Just a tiny brown spice dropped into tea. But what if I told you that small clove in your evening cup can influence your blood, your stomach acid, your liver, and even your nervous system, all at once? This isn't fear. This is physiology. Cloves are one of the most biologically powerful spices on Earth. And inside them is a compound called eugenol, a chemical strong enough to change how your blood clots, how your stomach secretes acid, how your blood vessels relax, and how your liver processes substances. For some people, that power can be helpful. For others, it can quietly make things worse. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 specific situations where cloves are not your friend. And the last one. It affects millions of people over 50, and almost nobody connects it to that healthy cup of clove tea. Let's start where the damage is most immediate. If you have an active stomach ulcer or severe gastritis, cloves can be a direct irritant. They stimulate your stomach lining to produce more acid. If there's already a raw, inflamed wound inside your stomach or upper intestine, that extra acid doesn't help, it burns. It delays healing. It intensifies pain. Chewing cloves raw or drinking strong clove tea on an empty stomach makes it worse. If you deal with constant gnawing stomach pain, cloves may be adding fuel to the fire. Now let's move slightly higher, to acid reflux. If you have chronic GERD, your lower esophageal sphincter is already weak. Acid slips upward into places it doesn't belong. Cloves increase gastric activity and acid production, which means more acid available to reflux. Occasional heartburn. You might tolerate it. Diagnosed GERD with throat irritation and daily discomfort. Cloves can amplify the problem. Now we shift from digestion to something more serious, your blood. Eugenol has natural blood thinning properties. That sounds beneficial, until you realize what happens if you're already on anticoagulant medication. If you take warfarin, clopidogrel, or even daily aspirin, your dosage is precisely calibrated. Adding cloves regularly can compound the effect. That means easier bruising, bleeding gums, nosebleeds, and in rare but real cases, internal bleeding. This is not theory. This interaction is documented. And that leads directly to the next group. If you have surgery or a major dental procedure scheduled within the next 1 to 2 weeks, cloves should be avoided. Surgeons need your blood to clot normally. Anything that interferes with that balance introduces unnecessary risk. Always tell your healthcare provider about herbs and supplements. Natural doesn't mean neutral. Now let's talk blood pressure. Cloves have mild vasodilating properties. They relax blood vessels, which can gently lower blood pressure. For someone with hypertension, that might seem helpful. But if your blood pressure already runs low, especially below 90/60, this can push you into dizziness, weakness, or even fainting. For older adults, that fainting risk becomes a fall risk. And falls change lives. Next, your liver. In normal culinary amounts, cloves are generally safe. But concentrated forms, extracts, essential oils, large doses of powder, require significant processing by the liver. If you have fatty liver disease, hepatitis, cirrhosis, or any chronic liver inflammation, your liver's reserve capacity is already reduced. High levels of eugenol can create oxidative stress and metabolic burden. For these individuals, concentrated clove products are not advisable without medical supervision. And now we arrive at the condition almost nobody talks about. Irritable bowel syndrome. Cloves stimulate digestion. For a sluggish gut, that might help. But for someone with IBS, especially the diarrhea-predominant type, that stimulation can backfire dramatically. Instead of soothing the gut, cloves can overstimulate the enteric nervous system. The result? Cramping, Urgency. Loose stools. Bloating. If your digestive system reacts unpredictably to spices, daily clove use is often a mistake. Here's the bigger truth. Cloves are not dangerous. They are powerful. And power requires precision. If none of these 7 conditions apply to you, cloves can be used wisely. But even then, respect the dose. 1 to 2 whole cloves per day is more than enough. Not tablespoons of powder. Not concentrated oils. Use whole cloves in cooking or mild tea. Avoid long-term daily use without breaks. Cycle them, a few days on, a few days off. Listen to your body. New or worsening symptoms are feedback, not coincidence. Natural does not equal harmless. It means biologically active. True health wisdom focuses on understanding what applies to you. Before drinking clove tea, ask, does my body need this? Or is it just assumed safe? The smallest ingredients can have the biggest impact. If this changed your view on cloves, share with someone who uses them nightly. Your awareness may protect their health. Remember, real wellness is about informed choices, not trends.